Okay, it's Eugene again. Today we're going to create a Kali Linux VM. Kali is a special type of Linux that's awesome for all of its hacking tools, vulnerability tools, scanning tools, all of the beginner fundamental things that you're going to want to use as a cybersecurity analyst. Let's go ahead and create a VM. And we're going to use it to scan the network and see what we can accomplish. Let's go. All right, so let's go ahead and open VirtualBox. Alrighty, we're gonna just start a new VM. Just ignore the other ones. Machine new. We're gonna call this Kali Lab. We're gonna use this Kali Linux image that we have. We literally just Googled it and got it from the Kali Linux site for free. Okay, so whatever the latest greatest is. It can't be unattended. We don't want unattended, so that's great. Let's give it a nice bit of RAM. Processors, we can add one more. 25 gigs. No, we want to add a lot more because one of my favorite tools, Nessus, by itself is gonna blow this thing up. If I leave it at the minimum, I'm gonna double it, give it 50. This is gonna be a new hard disk, virtual hard disk. Right, just clarifying everything we did. No extra zeros, no missing numbers. Everything looks good. Finish. Let's power it on. It's created. Time for some setup. Like I said, don't forget, add enough storage space, add plenty, because just Nessus by itself, I love it, but once you start installing the plugins, it just blows up the size of the disk that's being taken up. And if you don't have enough space, it's going to look like it's loading, and it's never going to load, and it's never going to tell you unless you go find for yourself. Your disk is full, and it's destroyed a VM for me before when I was trying to set up a lab a long time ago. So make sure you have a good bit of space. Don't go for the minimum. And here we have it. It's the startup screen. We're gonna do, let's get started. When we move our mouse in here, it can get a little tricky because your mouse disappears. You got to use your keyboard, and there's a trick. I believe you have to hold control and use your mouse, yes, to escape the machine. Otherwise, once you go in here, your mouse is stuck in the machine. Okay, I'll show you. When you go to the right all the way, it just, oh, okay, it's behaving. So we're gonna choose our language. Choose our region, our keyboard. Let's get started. Okay, it's back. Let's give it a host name. What do we call this? Cybercali. We want to sound official. Domain name. Let's join mochamachines.com. Actually, let's go ahead and start our DC and client. At least the DC. Okay, so we got our domain controller back up. I'm just gonna go ahead and minimize it. We've let it breathe, and it actually has internet connectivity. It says it doesn't, but I just connected to the web on here, so minimize that. Our DHCP server's up. Let's give ourselves a username now. Cybercali. Oh, this is the full name. So let's enter the full name for our new user. Cybercali. Cyberkale. Oh, man. And the username is going to be Cybercali. Cyberkale would be crazy. Trying to make sure organizations have good health. You log in with Cyberkale. Password for the user. Our trusty password 1. Don't tell anybody. It's a secret. We're never going to say it out loud again. Okay, password 1. There we go. Continue. Okay, set up the clock. I'll do whatever. We're gonna use the entire disk for this Kali install. So that's fine. Yeah, the only disk there is. We're gonna use the whole thing, the one that we just created. All files in one partition. Sure. Let's finish doing the changes that we've selected. Write the changes. These default settings are great. Let's go. Alrighty, so the default selections will install with Kali. Yes, this is great. Continue. Oh, here it is. Look at that. Yes, this is the only. We need the grub bootloader. This is the only operating system on this computer, so let's put it here. Let's put it on the only device. Update grub. I do that in my DoorDash cart. Some of these packages have hilarious names if you're just bored enough to read them. I just saw it was updating Blue Man, and then it updated Spiderfoot, and then like 1,000 more updates. So yes, there we go. Continue. Finish. Let's go. All right, here we go. This is what I was talking about. Kelly. Oh, made me nervous. I thought I lost it. My mouse is stuck in here, right? Okay, I got it. If your mouse ever gets stuck in here, hold control and then move your mouse. All right, we are here. Let's see if I can log in. What was the username? I hope this was it. That would be a tragedy. It took so long, I forgot the username and password. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, so I love how with this one, it just, you stretch it and it stretches automatically. Cool. We have our Kali VM, Kali Lab. Let's check our network info. Okay, so we're on the 10 dot network. What we're gonna do next, I want to change so that I'm on the other network, our Active Directory Lab network, so that I can see other devices when I do some discovery. Let me go look at our DC. And run a command prompt to see if anything has been discovered yet and to see where we are with our IP configuration. So it's ifconfig on Kali. It's ipconfig on Windows. So the local network, my actual internet is 10 dot, and the VM network for the internal network, aka our domain, is 172. So I'm gonna have to get Kali onto the 172 network. I'm gonna copy this over. Take notes so you don't have to fill your brain with meaningless stuff that you're not gonna care about when you turn the computer off. Okay, so I'm gonna shut down and check on our network card. Let's go to Kali Lab. Look at the settings. network adapter. We're going to switch this to the internal network. Let's start it up again. Alrighty. All I can think of is Cyberkale. That 100. Oh, it stole the address. It got the first address in our DHCP range, so that's awesome. 500D83 is the last 6 of the MAC address. Let's go pull up the DC and see if we can connect to this. There it is. So we got our Kali system on our domain. I'm gonna grab this. This is our Ethernet ETH0 interface. That's the name of the interface. We're gonna grab this up to the Mac. Okay, I'm gonna copy this off to the side. Oh, I forgot to configure something important. Settings. Let's turn on copy paste both ways and drag and drop both ways. Sweet. Copy. Now I can paste. Oh, lifesaver. So, okay, so I've spent a good bit of time this past year or two learning about cybersecurity. I've become really fond of Kali Linux. All this time I've spent in Try Hack Me. So we're gonna do a little experiment. I want to add my beloved Kali Linux to our Mocha Machines domain that we created before. You don't have to have done that already. You can just follow along and see what happens with us. I want to use it as a vulnerability management device so we can scan, see what's going on with our network, and also get a little bit of experience using Kali Linux, which is a cybersecurity favorite because it comes with so many great hacking vulnerability tools, all kind of security and safety tools, depending on how you want to use it. You definitely can get into a lot of trouble, but you can also have a lot of fun.